I began in the December of '69, a wee lad of 15, and I did an apprenticeship with a fellow who had 22 stores, a supermarket, and also a small goods factory. He taught me then, and a long time ago, that if you try and sell on price and sell like another business does in your area, there's not much future for you. I've been using Murray Valley pork for around 2 years. I've been aware of the product for a lot longer than that. I feel very, very confident with it now. I did some research myself to understand that the product having an infused element to it, how was I going to place that in my cabinet with a product that is perceived as being clean and green. And a lot of my clientele prefer a product that is virtually organic. Once I completely understood the product, I then looked at it. I looked at other people that had been using it, and one in particular, a fellow called Peter Hummerston. Peter had a wonderful store up in Lane Cove, and I figured that man's store, one of the best in Australia, if he was growing and growing with that brand, I should be involved. Well, the Murray Valley range has just been extraordinary. The consumer's expectation now is that it will always eat well, it will always be tender, it will always be moist, and it is now virtually fail-proof. And especially on the back of MasterChef, we have a rack of pork, rind on, rindless, in our cabinet. In all my years of butchering back to 1969 and coming forward, pork was only ever deemed a festive occasion. Pork and a ham on the bone was largely only ever Christmas. I believe it saves me around 10% in my wage bill alone versus a carcass. Whilst the carcass is easier to break and bone, Murray Valley is on hand. If I need 27 cutlets, if I need 30 strip loins, if I need a rolled loin of pork, I just take that out of a box. That saves me 10% of my wage bill versus buying a pig in, lifting a pig that weighs 60 kilograms, that's well over the OH&S demand. Further to that, I have to break it, I have to further produce it, I have to roll it, I have to let it set if it's a rolled product, and then I can sell it. The growth from Murray Valley pork has actually added to my business. The demand that we now have just for a pork cutlet alone has grown from approximately 15 kilograms per month to on average during winter to 74 kilograms per month. My product range just sits nice and stable, but the demand that we have for the Murray Valley pork range has grown phenomenally. The percentage of Murray Valley pork today would be easily 20% of our business. It's grown our overall pork sales enormously. It hasn't come at the expense of other products, but more importantly, it's very, very, very well price pointed. I cannot sell a ribeye of beef or a lamb cutlet anywhere near the price I can sell our hero product, a pork cutlet. I have Murray Valley pork on display the moment we walk in the door every single day of the week. We aren't saying to a client, we'll have that on Wednesday, we'll have that on Tuesday. People aren't prepared to come back. If the consumer wants it at 9 o'clock on Monday morning or 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon, that product has to be there. The absolute home run winner for us, value adding now contributes at least 45% to my business, be it pork and all the other species of meat that I sell. Pork is very, very simple to value add. It's very light, it's meeting the consumer's expectations, and it's allowing us to further value add the product by not having to get from a carcass to a primal to a sub-primal before we begin to value add it. Murray Valley pork has been value added for me at a very competitive price. You have taken a huge workload out of it for myself and my staff, and I'm proud to have Murray Valley pork in Brendon's Quality Meats, established in 1980. My brand is 32 years worth of integrity. Not 3, but Murray Valley sits beautifully in our business.